Here's the gear that I took on my Mount Cammerer backpacking trip, and what I thought of it. Starting with my clothes, I took a Jolly Gear hat. It's awesome. Dried fast. It's what I needed to do because I sweat a lot. I am a sweat factory. And of course, my favorite Jolly Gear shirt. It was perfect, just because it was a little windy, so I had long sleeves, and it dried overnight. Good shirt. Shorts, chicken legs. Now I love these shorts, except when it comes to drying, the bottom part dried, but this strap was still wet in the morning, and I really did not appreciate putting on a cold, wet strap the next day. Ooh. So I may be switching back to my Asics, just plain shorts, no big strap. All right. I decided to wear my Ultra Olympuses for this trip because I knew I'd be doing pretty big miles and I wanted my feet to not hurt at the end of the day, and that worked. Great shoes. Wore darn tough socks and ex officio underwear. Both are amazing. Sticking with them. Now, trekking poles. Have you ever used a piece of gear and thought, I don't think someone who actually uses this designed it? That's how I felt about the Columbia trekking poles. This strap, extremely uncomfortable, started to rub, caused blisters from doing this. They need a piece of material or something that makes it comfortable for your thumb right there all day. The clips are fine. And then this cork, I don't know what they did. It was not comfortable in my hand. I just didn't like these. I probably won't be using them again. I did use these stick stashers. Love them. Great accessory. Just not the trekking poles. Moving to my backpack, starting with this pouch. It's a Gossamer Gear shoulder strap pocket. Here's some bug spray I kept in there. I got really sweaty and this started to get wet and I had to switch my phone from out of here to my hip belt pocket so that my phone wouldn't get wet. I would prefer to have something waterproof. This is the pocket knife I took. It's a mini Wesson something or other. I love it. Never had to use it though. Oh well. I guess nothing else because it got really wet. Water bottle pouch from Waymark. It's great. Although I think I prefer something that kept its shape a little better because I did have to use both hands to get it back in. So something like Chicken Tramper or Trekker Joe's, especially Trekker Joe's because of the color. Now let's look at this puppy right here. This is by Waymark as well. Loved it. This is where I kept my snacks. Favorite snack, pitted dates. If you want something fresh on trail, oh, it's so good. I also enjoyed, this is the peanut butter and jelly fruit balls. Anyways, oh boy, this is a great pocket. Waterproof, made of eco-packed, awesome. One of my lighters, I'm trying the Clipper Mini. Another snack I didn't eat, Lara Bar, cherry pie. Liquid IV, I sweat a lot. I probably have 3 every day. Great stuff. This is the lighter I usually keep in my stove, but I just put it in there. But I kept my phone in there after this got wet. Look at the ULA pouches, Hyperlight pouches, Trekker Joe, and the Chicken Tramper pouches. They're probably waterproof, but these are not. I'm not a fan. Let's turn her around and see what we have here. Okay, this is my Ditty bag. I've shown this 1,000 times. It's the same old stuff. Got my headlamp in here, which I love. I'm never getting rid of this unless it dies. This is the Nightcore NU25, the original. They've updated it now. I like this one. My medicine, this is the pump I use. Yes, I use the pump. I actually use this at the end of the day. Cork massage ball. My legs were hurting. They're sore today. Dyneema repair kit, Band-Aids, all my first aid. Body Glide I didn't need because my underwear is so good. Ex officio. The 9-inch, it works really well. Alcohol pads, some floss, and toothpaste. This is my mini toothbrush. I got that free with a Garage Grown Gear purchase. That's pretty much everything. What else is in here? A snack I took, Boba bars, love them. Didn't have any Big Sirs left. Oh, I didn't even eat lunch the second day because I got done by noon, 14 miles before noon. But that was my lunch. Again, took too many tortillas. My trowel and portable bidet. Didn't have to use the trowel because there was a privy. Tent stakes, the MSR carbon fiber tent stakes. They're great, although the ground was really hard. Had to find the perfect spot. There's lots of rocks and roots. That's everything in there. I decided to take my Platypus Quick Draw water filter. I kept this in this pocket, this side pocket, because I could grab it while I was still walking. There were so many water sources. Unscrew this, fill it up, and then because of my water bottle pouch, I could unscrew that, put the top of it in my Jolly Gear pocket right here, and then as I was walking, fill up my water bottle. Crazy. I could have stopped, but I was on a roll and I had 19 miles to do and I wanted to get to camp at a reasonable hour. I got there at 4. You all know I use a pee bottle. It's because when I get up, get out of my tent, go pee, come back, it's hard for me to fall asleep. If I can just grab my pee bottle, sit up, pee, put it back, go back to sleep, I'm down. I want to sleep well when I'm hiking. That's it. Extra water bottle, and that's everything in there. I kept my Garmin InReach Mini on my hip belt. I liked it. My charging stuff is upstairs, so I took the Nightcore power bank, 20,000, all the cords I needed. Here's the stick stasher. I put them right here. I got really good at just putting them back like that. He says to cross them. I was better at this. My backpack. You all know neighborhood packs. My favorite pack still. I love this thing. 40 liter. Could probably use a 30 liter actually. Plenty of room in a 40 liter of theirs. All right, let's get inside. You notice I don't have a chair on top. Well, that's because I managed to fit it inside. Chair 0. I loved it. Used it. Set it up outside my tent. Kept my backpack in it overnight. It was great. My Neo Air Ultralight Thermarest. Great sleeping pad for the summer. It almost wasn't warm enough, but luckily I sleep hot. If you're going up there, the elevation, it was chilly. I ended up wearing my puffy while I slept. Best tent I've ever owned, the X-Med Pro 1. I'm gonna keep it. Food bag. Let's talk about what I ate. But like I said, I had the dates, favorite snack, the Fruz balls. I took some dehydrated Skittles that I had left. I was not happy with my dinner on Saturday night. I had the Peak Refuel Ranch Mashers. It was bad. It was just mushy. Ugh. Maybe it was the texture. I was not a fan. For breakfast, I did have their Mountain Berry granola, and it was pretty good. I added some dates to it. I had some Gushers, my Cafe Bustelo coffee. Oh, I did add hot sauce to the Peak Refuel meal. Helped it out a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much all I ate. Boba bars as well. I didn't have to hang my food. There was already a pulley system at the shelter. I stayed at Cosby Knob Shelter. Great little spot. I upgraded my cook system. This is a 750 milliliter pot. I don't like taking it this big. I probably will go back. Got a new neck gaiter. Alpenco. Beautiful neck gaiter. Even though I burnt it with my new stove, it gets much hotter than the BRS. MSR Pocket Rocket. It's fine. It cooks a lot faster than my BRS. That doesn't mean it's any better. It's bigger. I couldn't fit this into my 550 pot, so I had to upgrade the pot too. I like my BRS better. I'm fine taking it. But I did take the Hilltop Pax hang system, Toke's long handle spoon. Yeah, the rest is trash in there. Let's get in here. Arto pillow. Still a big fan of that. And now the reason why I can fit everything into my bag now, I took stuff sacks. So here we are, stuff sack. This is actually my Thermarest quilt stuff sack. I think it's like a 4 liter. I put my puffy in here and it worked out. Sure made things easier to pack. You know I love my Enlightened Equipment Torrid jacket. This is the best puffy I've ever had. Highly suggested. Here we are with my quilt stuff sack. This is a 5 liter Aegis Max. Worked well. I wish it was as small as my Thermarest. I thought it was going to be. And this is Jacks Are Better 40-degree quilt. Almost not warm enough, but once I put on my jacket, it was perfect. I love this quilt. Oh, my favorite thing. So when I got to camp, I was chilly because I was wet from sweat. And it was breezy up there. So I changed my underwear, took off my shorts so I could try to dry them, and put on these Enlightened Equipment wind pants. I was really surprised. They kept me warm, and they are lighter than anything. And get small, and yeah, get you some of these. I thought this was just gonna be like a trash bag, but they were very comfortable. I liked the feeling of them on my skin. What else we got in here? Ooh. Good wet stuff. Here's my Ex Officio 9-inch boxers, my Darn Tough socks, and Nyla Fume liner. It's worked well for me forever. I've used the same one for years. Oh, I took this on my last trip but didn't say anything. My Lightheart Gear rain jacket, even though I knew it wasn't gonna rain. Because of the elevation, I knew it might get chilly. And if it was chilly and raining, I could put this over my Torrid. I didn't have to use it. And that was my gear and what I thought of it for the Cammerer backpacking loop. But don't forget, check it out. What?
Marion Outdoors. Outdoor stuff.